Hello, we're streaming again. Hiya, I'm Håkan. I'm still at CERN. And yeah, I've been at the beamline most of the day as usual. But now I'm back home a bit earlier than yesterday. And also, boop boop boop. Tomorrow I have the morning shift, which is a bit unpleasant, but hey ho. I think I'm streaming. Yes, I'm streaming. Good. Sorry, just getting this started. Anyway, today's been a good day. I mean, it's really cool to work down at the beamline with the experiment, and I'm learning so much, but it also makes my brain go a bit tired. Anyway, I'ma play some FTL again, continue the adventure of a brave crew. So let's just fire that up, shall we? Good. Also, I had some contact with, well, with my friend today, which was nice. Just a little, but still. I'm always happy to know she's alright. And I bought some this evening. I bought something called flute with salt. It turns out these are like twirly dough thingies that are 24% butter, which is a bit much. So I'm feeling a little sick. Still. We'll see. At least they'll probably last a long time because I can only have like one. Also been practicing my French a bit today, which is probably good. I had a run-in with the police yesterday. Well, not a run-in, but I was stopped. I'm driving here. I was stopped by the police at the border because CERN is right at the border of Switzerland and France, so you have to cross the border all the time, basically. Well, so my hostel and most facilities are in Switzerland, while our experiment is in France. So I have to cross the border 6 times a day or something, at least. So of course I got stopped at the border, and the policeman spoke very rapid French, and I had some trouble, so I realized it's time to, well, try to get my French going. I studied French for a while, but I studied Spanish since, so I sort of lost my French. Because they're very similar, but the differences, well, you know. Well, maybe you don't know, but in principle. So I can read French alright, but listening to it is very difficult for me. Anyway, the policeman was nice. I just showed him my CERN ID and he said, "Oh, you work for CERN, please go away." More or less. Anyway, right, let's get going. Yesterday, we had some rather hard fights. Took some serious damage. But we managed to jump. Alright, I can't remember exactly where we are. We're in the Sultan homeworld area, if I recall correctly. Anyway, apparently we don't have engine power right now, and we need engine power to jump. So let me just put that into the engine. And then let's go. Yeah, Sultan homeworld, sector 4. It's going well so far, but I'm a little bit worried. You know, you can lose this game quite quickly when it comes to that. So we'll see what happens. Without active sensors, you have no other option but to look out of the viewports in apprehension. It's eerily quiet. This is me doing an eerily quietness. Oh well. So, at least I have power back, so I can power up my thingies. There we go. And now we can just jump on. So I'm sticking to the nebula because the Federation pursuit is slower down. Inside this nebula you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface a huge monolith visible at this distance even to the naked eye. A Sultan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered a great eye. Look into its depths and receive your just desserts. I'm gonna have a look. Pull the ship in closer. You approach the planet and wait, but nothing happens. The Sultan hail. And in the coming times, when the monolith speaks not with a man, he has no future and must be left wanting. Oh, so they attack me because the monolith didn't speak to me? Right. Oh, the Sultans have this thing. This is the Sultan shield, which is impenetrable, totally impenetrable until you broke it down. So I'm just gonna focus on breaking that down now. They have a laser and an ion weapon, but I have 3 shields nowadays, so I should be fine. But we shall see. Excuse me. Those silly salted buttery thingies. Right, we're through their shield. Basically, I need to sync my weapons up. And hope that they don't hit my weapons. You see, the ion cannon takes down one of my shields, and then they have their laser. Good, taking their shield down a little. So their laser hits 4 times? That's a big fucking laser, man, it is. Anyway, I got them now. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Continue. Right. Let's jump up here, shall we? You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station before your sensors shut off unexpectedly. As you discover that your sensors are being jammed, you hear hostiles beam onto your ship. Intruders on board. Right, so my sensors are disabled. Oh, until you're able to jump away from the hostile space station, your sensors will be disabled. You should deal with these boarders first, though. Right. Where are they? Okay, so they're trying to break through these 2 doors. So I'm just gonna, on a whim, open this airlock. I'm gonna move this guy here and open this as well. Then we shall see what happens. Let's also move you over here and open here. So what I'm trying to do now is suffocate the intruders, basically. Making sure any room they get to is already lacking in oxygen. So, hopefully I won't have to fight. I will have to fight. Or I could do this. Oh, damn it. Details. Right. And now I think most intruders are dead. Yes, all the intruders are dead. Just gonna wait for my oxygen level to go back up. Sorry, that wasn't very exciting. I guess I should have fought, but I'd rather avoid fights as much as possible, both in game and in real life. Sometimes you just have to, though, but well. Then it's just do your best and be as kind as possible. As kind as your opponent allows you to be, anyway. Anyway, this is a quite philosophical discussion. So let's jump on, shall we? Oxygen, 62%. I can open the doors to make it go a little faster. Not the outer doors, but the between the, so oxygen is generated somewhere probably in the oxygen room. It spreads easier if the doors are open. Right, over 75 with 80%. Let's just jump on, shall we? Oh, the AI of a nearby small rebel scout immediately identifies you as a threat and engages. Not much to say about that. They hit my sensors. I don't think they can penetrate my shields though. Which is nice of them. Yeah, they can't. Good. So they can't hurt my shields. Well, they can't go through my shields. So I'm quite free to do what I want. Just checking my shield person. Oh well, it's too late now. Otherwise this might be an opportunity to grind the shield person, but that's unnecessary. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Great! 2 missiles, 1 drum part, 36 scrap. Ooh, let's jump to the store, shall we? A human ship hails. My friends, please, there is nothing I don't have, and there is nothing worth wanting that I can't get. Why not take a look around my shop? Alright, mate. Let's have a look-see then. Fix all, first of all. Just repairing the ship. Always good to have a fully repaired ship as much as possible. Alright. Crew teleporter. No. My crew aren't really fighters. Some more fuel? No, I think I'm good actually. Sorry, mate. At least you got to repair my ship. An unarmed Sultan transport vessel is slowly making its way toward the beacon here. They hail. This is a Sultan peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Oh. Let's hear them out, shall we? They continue. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. They finish. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. They transmit coordinates to their so-called brethren. And we got a quest marker on a map. Let's continue, shall we? Let's see if we can get to that quest marker easily. Yes, we can. Let's do that. Check it out, see what happens, yeah? Oh, a small rebel research station overlooks a pulsating star. Before you can react, a rebel ship spots you and moves in to attack. Right. So you see, this is quite a high difficulty level, so we end up in fights very often, and this might turn out to be a hard fight. You see, they have missiles, and missiles can wreak havoc. And they have a 3-shot laser. My shields just got stunned by the pulsar. So did their shields though, which is nice, but yes. I would prefer to have my shields. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. Yes. Let's leave them alone, shall we? Again, I prefer not killing when I have the choice. Just waiting for my shields to get back up. And hopefully they will. Ion pulse imminent though. Alright, now my weapons are down. Ah, and my engines. Alright, so I don't really have a choice for now. But I will jump as soon as my engines are online. Let's jump there. Ooh. You arrive in an asteroid field and are greeted by a Sultan guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Your weaponry will be confiscated for processing. You don't have time for this? No, we really don't have time for this. So, this is an asteroid field. That means asteroids are gonna keep hitting us, whittling down our shield a bit. But also whittling down the Sultan's special shield automatically, which is nice. These guys will attack us for getting too close to their mining colony thingy. They have nasty weapons, a missile, a burst laser, and a beam weapon. I'm mainly scared of the missile. The beam weapon can't penetrate the shield, so as long as my shields stay up a little. Also, I wish my weapons were back. There we go. But I'm gonna hit their weapons to try to get rid of the missile. I'm gonna put the hull laser, if you remember. Hull laser does double damage to systemless rooms. That's why I'm targeting a systemless room with it. Because, well, if we hit, that does a lot of damage. Damn it. Alright, so my engine got hit by a missile. And that's not very nice. But this should destroy them. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Great. Banks got hurt. And Voyage got hurt. So I'm gonna heal them up as soon as the engine is repaired. Good. Banks, you can go back there. Voyage, you can go back to the engine room. Once you're back, let's jump to the quest marker, shall we? Yes. You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We found you. You're not getting away this time. Well, shucks. All right. They aren't attacking though. We have a chance to hail them first. So I'm gonna do that. Say hello. Try to explain. Talk our way out of it. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. So, perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. Surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in our wake. This is true. Your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. I'm gonna go for a reconciliation. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. You think this could end by any way but war? I should hope so. The galaxy is huge. You can find a place for your ideals elsewhere without causing this destruction. Or true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Let's go for this. It feels very Zoltan. And we're in their homeworlds. Suddenly all indications of the rebel ship fade away and a Sultan fleet appears around your ship. The captain of the ship you met previously materializes on your bridge. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear that you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid in their fight. This technology should aid your quest. Ooh, so I got 17 scrap and the Sultan shield. That special shield that Sultans have that's indestructible. This is very nice. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Sultan shield. An unexplained technology creates this nearly impenetrable shield. Only the energy output from an FTL engine is powerful enough to recharge it. So, I'll have it after each jump with the FTL drive. So after each jump. But then, once it gets destroyed, it won't recharge on its own until my next jump. But this is alright. This is a very powerful augmentation, as we hopefully shall see soon. Alright, thank you. I will try to keep it peaceful. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. As soon as you arrive, you receive a Federation encrypted message. A rebel ship has been terrorizing the local civilians in the system. Please seek and destroy it. Alright, I will. Go looking for the rebel ship. You are able to quickly track down the rebel. Let's hope he's as easy to defeat in combat as he was to find. Alright, he's got some drone. Let's check out his drone. Defense drone. Shoots down missiles and asteroids. Good. So they can't shoot lasers with this drone. So let's just see if we can hit their shields for now. You see, they have some series burst lasers, but since I have now, well, for now, this indestructible shield, so you see, I only have 2 out of 5 left of it, but still, and then I have my 3 points of recharging shield. Ah, they're powering up their FTL drive to try to escape me. Oh wow, they sent a drone here, border drone. So he went through my hull and starting to destroy my sensor system. That's not very nice at all. So I'm gonna try to shut down that drone, because I would prefer him to not ruin my sensor system. Good. They offer you some of the cargo if you let them live. Yes, I'll let them live. Now, this is a breach in my hull that needs to be fixed. I was hoping that opening the doors would even this out enough for me not to take damage going in there, but apparently not. It's just draining my whole ship faster. But now it's fixed because these guys are master repairmen. And women. Becky's there. Then everything is gonna be okay. Because that's the effect Becky has. Anyway. Boop boop boop. Right, that went well. Let's... 1, 2... I can go here and then back to the exit actually. Let's do that. See what happens. You receive a transmission. Sorry, sir, this is nothing personal, but we're under orders. The rebel ship's weapons go hot. Alright, so at least his heart is in the right place, maybe, but his morals aren't. And I'm sorry, mate, but I will have to destroy you. Whoa. So many missiles. I'm just gonna target the weapon system to try to get rid of those missiles. See, missiles can't go through this Sultan shield, which is great. So it's just gonna burst on impact with it. Oh, if they hit him. And that's very nice. One of the best features of it. I really should sync my weapons up. Now we're down to normal shields, which missiles can penetrate, but hopefully, yes, I disabled one of the missiles at least. But there's a fire on. Good, missiles gone. Becky's dying. I can't have that. I'm keeping the weapon suppressed right now, which is good. Ah, they're powering up their FTL, of course they are. So I'm gonna switch from hitting their weapons to hitting their driving system. Jump imminent. Come on, don't do that. Ah, damn it. Right, so it jumped away from me. That's fair enough. I'm gonna leave this place. I'm gonna leave the Sultan homeworlds now. And go to the next sector. Oh, which is NG controlled. So you see we got 1, 2, 3 sectors left, and then, well, a 4th sector. I'll show you when we get there. If we get there. Hopefully we'll get there. But this is not the easiest difficulty level. And this game is quite notoriously hard. Anyway, you have arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. That's nice of them. No store nearby, so I am going to up my shields a tad. So when you have spare things like this, if the system then gets hit, it still will be at functional because, well, it goes from the top down, the damage. So, anyway, what appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact two ships that have smashed into each other. There is a flurry of comm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be NG. They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. Since I have NG crew, I can have my NG crew member hail the vessel and assess the damage. I'll do that. Your NG crew member refuses. In a halting use of adjectives and nouns, followed by some animated holographic aids, the NG explains the ships are using each other to, loosely translated, achieve a union. For some reason, this consolidation of ship matters sounds embarrassing and personal. Oh, they're making little ships. You elect to leave the two NG ships to their business. After questioning your NG crew member, however, you do manage to salvage what scrap parts you can from the perimeter, even though you feel slightly dirty for doing so. Right, so we came, so to speak, we came across two NG ships mating. That's cool. I am not sure I've seen that before in this game. That's a nice thing about this game. You know, I played many hours of it, 80 I think, something like that. Unlocked most of the things that you can unlock, but there are still little things. That was exciting, at least for the ships. Right, so let's move on. Moving swiftly on, so to speak. There is a single ship at this beacon. They hail you.
We could really use some help. Our FTL navigation system is shot. Can you help us get to a nearby station where they can patch us up?
Yeah, sure.
Great. Take this bit of fuel as down payment. We'll be one step behind you, following your jump signatures. Don't want to take any risks now, do we?
Added a quest marker to your map. Good. Let's see where they want to go. Oh, they want to go there. I want to go to the store first of all. But then we hang a right and help those nice rock people to their home. Well, to their quest anyway. The NG can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NG hive at this beacon is selling equipment for just that. Let's repair. Stealth weapon. I don't have a stealth drive, so it doesn't matter for me. I don't use drones. FTL research recharge booster. Nah. Alright. This is the cloaking device that would cloak the ship, but I don't feel the need. No. Let's just go, shall we? Actually, I'm gonna buy some fuel. Because you really don't want to run out of fuel. And then we hang a right and try to get to the quest place for the rock people. Federation sympathizers contact you as you arrive.
We know your mission should be secret, so don't ask how we know about it.
Take the schematic, it's all we can do to help. Good. Thank you very much, kind citizens. I won't tell anyone you helped me, because that might land you in trouble, and we don't want that now, do we? Boop, boop, boop. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship.
Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way.
Oh, these are pirates. Trying to make me pay a toll to go on? No. Too bad. Too bad, you will regret this decision. Right. Sorry, I'm messing up my voices a little. They have 3 shields. I need to find some better weapons, basically. For now, though, oof, they have so many weapons. Let's hit their shield system. That didn't do anything. Well, it did something, but not enough to take it down. And that neither? This isn't going very well. Finally, we took it down a little. This isn't a good situation though. Not at all. With that fire in the cockpit. Since they've, you know, with the hacking, I don't want to go in there. Yes. They offer you some of their cargo to let them live. I'll accept that offer because I'm in serious trouble otherwise. When they were hacking the thing, I didn't want to go in here and try to put the fire out, because if they had locked the doors, my crew would have been locked in there, which is not a good place to be when there's a fire, you know. Good. All my crew are alright. Perfect. Oh, distress. Hey. Let's see what that's about. Greetings. It's so good to see you. We've been out of fuel and floating out here for weeks. We were terrified of pirate that those damn rebels would find us first. Could you spare some fuel? Well, this sounds dodgy, but let's give them some fuel. Thank you. Perhaps as payment, our engineer can try to optimize your ship's reactor output. That's very nice of them. So they upgraded my reactor. Good. So you see, now I have 1 more energy. Also, I just realized my ship is a bit broken. So I'm gonna send my most competent repair people to fix that. And then get them healed up, because there's no oxygen in here. And, well, then you take damage. But there we go. Oh, that's true. Now I can keep it bullet powered all the time. Right. Let's go there first, just for funsies. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. 4 fuel for 3 drone parts? Sorry, I don't have that fuel to spare, and I don't use drones. Sorry. Right, let's check this quest out, shall we? The ship you were escorting thanks you.
I don't think we could have made it without your help. Let my friends patch up some of your hull and show you their wares.
Oh, so they repaired our hull, and they're gonna sell us stuff if we want. Nothing great though. I have this. This is a system repair drone, so I need a drone system to use it, so I'm just gonna sell it. I don't have drone control. Oh well. Backup battery, I don't really need it. I'm gonna repair everything. Buy a bit of fuel. And then let's move on. An enemy ship in the vicinity is seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcasted surrender. Subject goal, well, enemy motivation, survival, transfer of goods acceptable. Let's explain that we're friendly, shall we? The enemy seem relieved and eager to get underway. They set off without saying goodbye. Right, I mean, that was not the most useful thing for me to do, but it was the right thing to do, I think. So, let's jump one... yeah, let's jump here. So I'm just watching so this front doesn't enter the exit before I do. Because then we're in trouble, then the rebels are overtaking us. No, we're the rebels. No, they're the rebels. Yes, we're the Federation. What at first seems to be a simple nebula is actually filled with a good amount of debris from a brutal exchange between several ships. Wreckage drifts by your screen and tumbles into the depths of the nebula to be lost to sight. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Let's investigate, shall we? Investigate the battlefield. As you approach the wreckage, a slug ship makes its arrival. It hesitates for a moment, as if surprised to see anyone remaining, and then jumps away without a word. You resume scanning the system, wary of any other visitors. That was a bit strange. Oh well, let's go to the exit. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector.
You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade, and could try to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies.
I really don't want to risk running out of fuel. Yeah, let's respectfully decline. Sadly. Sorry. And then jump to the next sector, which is Sultan controlled or civilian sector. Let's go Sultan controlled. Because then we have more choice the next time. The Sultan patrol the borders but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be as courteous to the rebels. Right. Distress immediately, eh? So you see I only have 7 fuel left now. You arrive to find a lumbering Sultan freighter with no one at the helm. It's a mystery what happened to the crew, but it'd be a shame to let the opportunity go to waste. So I got 1 fuel. Again, good. Again going into the nebula to slow down the pursuing fleet. Inside this nebula you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. Again, a Sultan Elder, again, the Great Eye, again. Let's have a look again, shall we? You approach the planet carefully, trying to keep your ship from breaking up in orbit. The monolith, whatever it is, must sense as much, because the next thing you know you have enough scrap to patch up your damage and more besides. That's nice. That's very nice. Thank you, Monolith. This time you were actually good to me. Your crew are constantly looking out of the windows, checking for hostiles. They jump at every creak and moan of the ship. The tension is almost palpable. Almost palpable, eh? This is not palatable. Alright. It's time I upgrade something. I need my weapon system to be better soon enough. Also another power bar wouldn't hurt. This means I can get my shield to the maximum, which is 4 bubbles, plus a Sultan shield. My shields are now as good as they can ever get in this game. Which is nice. A light asteroid field is entering the atmosphere of a nearby planet. A fireworks show on a galactic scale. There's little for it but to take in the ambience and program the next jump. I really need to find some fuel. So a store would be welcome. So now I jump to the node with the most connections just to find a store. You arrive at a Sultan security checkpoint set up in a perimeter around the beacon. Traveling vessel, you will submit to crew profiling to identify fugitives of the Empire. Let's submit to profiling. The Sultan security staff board your ship and scan the crew's faces into a computer. After a few tense moments of uncertainty, they allow your ship to pass. Thank you. Come on, give me a store. I really need a store. 3 fuel, it went red now. You arrive at an infrequently used beacon close to a pulsar. Before long a rebel ship happens to jump nearby. Looks like you'll have to fight. They only have 2 shields. They have many weapons though. Then again, I had a crew teleporter. Then again, I can't teleport while I have my super shield. So let's try to hit the weapons. And they're... no. Alright, yeah, hit their shields. Ah. Shucks. Yeah, that's not nice. The energy are very squishy when it comes to fighting. So I'd rather run away and live to fight another day. But for now, let's just hit their weapons with everything I got. Try to minimize damage. My shield sadly got hit by the pulsar, so they're kinda useless. They're powering up their FTL, but that's alright. They send you a message. I cannot believe how well equipped your ship is. Please take this and let us live. Yes, I'll let you live. Good. Close all the doors. Gonna get you guys some healthcare. Some medical attention. And you, Felicity. And then we go back to our positions. And then, oh, I can't jump. Now I can jump. Stores! Yes. Fuel. A Mantis crew here is hunkered down in the abdomen of a long dead space whale. The only way, presumably, for them to operate the black market trade without detection. Worth a look? It sure is, because they will have fuel. Ooh, and this, I want this. Burst laser Mark 1, Mark 2. I need this. I need this. And for the rest, I will buy fuel. I'm gonna sell my missile systems. All of them. Because I now have this. This takes 2 power, 2 power, 3 power, 2, 2. I can have a maximum of 8, that's the thing. 2, 2, 2, 2. Oof. No. Let's just go here and here and pull this here. The thing is, these are the same, which means they will charge, they will always be ready at the same time, which is very nice. That's why I got so excited. Right, let's go to this store as well and buy up their fuel. The Sultan are fascinated by other species and have set up something of an alien knick-knack shop here. Why not take a look? Why not indeed? There we go. I feel better now about the fuel situation. That was a hairy, scary few moments. Something strikes you as odd about the moon in the distance. That's no moon. That's a space station. A deep scan of the surface reveals a cave system that runs for miles. Now it looks like a scrap heap left over from some heavy-duty construction. Alright, fair enough. That's a bit strange, but the galaxy is a strange place. You pick up the last broadcast from a rupturing Sultan freighter. The mantis, they're here, please! You're interrupted by fire off the port bow. Oh no. Right, so now these lasers charge at the same rate. Which is great. So I can simply always fire 6 shots at once. Which is very nice. Now my super shield is down, which means they can teleport in, which means I'm in trouble. But, well, I'm just gonna do this, turn this off, so they won't be able to get any oxygen. Good. They got teleported back to the ship because I'm about to destroy the ship. It's really powerful, this one. You can always fire double bursts at the same time. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Good, good. Let me go here. Before going to the exit. What appears to be a Sultan science ship requests permission to dock. Yeah, let's dock. You allow them to approach, but are caught unaware when they open fire. Bastards! Alright, they have a Sultan shield. I have a Sultan shield. They have missiles. I have burst lasers. So the first round won't really matter much, since it's mainly the Sultan shield that takes the grunt of the... Shucks. I wish they hadn't done that. So they hit my weapon system. With their... with their hacker. And that's not good. That means they can unload my guns. So now I open the doors to try to... Damn it! Yes, the missile is gone, but I need to hit the hacker. Because this is impossible. Shucks. Felicity. No. No. Felicity, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Don't you worry, baby. Baby? Shh. Felicity died. I'm out of oxygen. I'm simply out. I need to repair that. It's repaired. Good. My crew is nearly dead. Parts of it anyway. Ah, stop it. Please survive. Becky, I'll have to ask you to do this. Ah. The Sultan Captain sends an urgent hail. Wait, this was all a test. A test that you passed. A diverse crew working together, surely a sight to warm the heart of any dispassionate observer. Come, I shall join your crew. Well, you're a bloody bastard. You killed 2 of my crewmates. At least 2. That's just not okay. No, 3 of my crew. Please. Please. Let's boost this. You bastard. You bastard. You killed my crew. Alright, we were doing so well, but then these Sultans did a test. All for a bloody test. They killed my crew. Alright, that means you're gonna have to be on engine duty. I really dislike you, but you will have to be on engine duty. Okay, that wasn't nice. That's... Damn it. That hacker drone can really ruin things. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Let's hold a small memory service for washing. And they did a great job. They perished doing, and Banks, they perished doing the great job trying to save the rest. Oh well, the rest did survive. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you. Or else it's trying to avoid notice. Let's hail them, see if we can help. As you hail the refugee ship, a pirate ship jumps into the system. It was using the refugee ship as bait. No, and I have no one on weapons now. Because of this asshole, Maxime. I'm gonna do a thing. I can't do it now. I will rename. I will give him a fitting nickname. Soon enough. I am really pissed off with that guy. So, now I'm just targeting the weapons. I don't know. I'm mad. I'm still mad. My Sultan shield protects me from their mines for a while longer. And if I... well... Alright, let's hit the shields with one of my things. So you see it does 2 damage, but if it only hits the shield, that's alright. The next one will also hit the shield, but after that it will start hitting them. Come on, why can't you hit, guys? Because no one is at the weapon system. Oh well. Oh. Right. One more hit. And there'll be... He's a good fighter, that's all he is. Sheesh. Bastard. The pirate ship breaks apart and you salvage what you can. The refugee ship thanks you for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill, and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer up what supplies they can spare. Great. No. You bastard. I never do this. Never rename my crew, but this guy deserves it. Knobhead doesn't really fit. It fits well enough. Let's go to the next sector. Mantis homeworld, so Mantis control. Let's go to the Mantis homeworld. Because I'm pissed off, and then I might as well fight, you know? You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. Yeah, well. We'll see about that. Oh, something. You detect a small military outpost and a few freighters nearby. The mineral-rich planet is in an isolated location will be perfect for an illegal Mantis mining operation. As you consider your options, a ship launches from the outpost. Prepare to fight. They're gonna try to teleport on board. I'm gonna try to put a stop to that. I didn't manage to put a stop to that. Bringing this one in here increases my door strength, which means I can open like this. With this one I can hit the shields instead. Now, let's close. No, they hit my doors. Now this is a bit of a dirty tactic, but I'm gonna open everything and stick Rebecca in the sick bay, and that didn't work as planned at all. Good, they've teleported back. And I destroyed them. Becky to the sick bay to heal up. I'm still quite pissed off with this knobhead. So, well. Let's just go, shall we? Shan't we? We shan't. We shall do this. Charge this up as well. And then we shall go here. You pick up a distress call from a civilian ship. It's being chased by a Mantis ship. Aid a civilian ship. You frown, power up the weapons and prepare to engage the Mantis ship. Not today. Oh shucks. Right, I'm gonna fire all 9 shots at once this first time. Just because that feels nice. I'm gonna do that, that, that. Should keep the teleporter out of operation. Hopefully. At least for a while. Didn't work very well, did it? They hit my oxygen supply. I'm in trouble now. But at least, hopefully, oh no, you don't. No, piss off, ghost. Good, they teleported back just in time. Attempt to contact the meta ship breaks apart. Attempt to contact the civilian ship. They respond, "It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you like you helped me." The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. Hull smasher laser. So this one is slightly worse than the one I already have. But it fires 2 shots per charge and have an intermediate recharge time. I'll keep it for now. Ah, you really ruined my game, knobhead. With your test. Heesh. You don't deserve the power. But oh well. You'll have it for now. Just boosting up the oxygen production temporarily. And then I have shields again. Distress call, but there's nowhere to jump after that, so I'm gonna let it go. Let it go, let it go. The only thing this beacon offers is a view of deep space and a brief respite from the battles. For some, this must be a welcome refuge. Right. Time to patch up the ship. Identifying a Mantis trading post ahead, you signal them so that your approach won't be taken as a threat. The leader hails you. "You have scrap! Quickly! Come duck before the body is you." Good. Anyone good with weapons? Nope. They're all good at fighting. First of all, fix my ship. Second of all, skills improve slightly faster. I'm gonna get me a human. To man the weapons, because we need someone to man the weapons. And then, let's jump here. Something like that is my plan. Who knows why the Mantis would venture so close to a sun? Perhaps it makes for more of a challenge. So the sun will send out solar bursts that will set my ship on fire. So preemptively, I'm gonna open everything that doesn't have people in it. Just to keep the oxygen level low. Because fire can't live without oxygen, eh? Also, this mantis ship. I'm just gonna try to damage it. Right. Hull laser hit that. And you guys hit the shields and weapons. We're in a fight, which is bloody stupid. So you go here, would you? Now everything's on fire. Good. Help Becky, would you? Shields on fire. Mantis are back. Right. I'm gonna jump away as soon as I can, because this is a battle I'm gonna lose. I think, maybe not. Let's try to beat the bastard, shall we? You need to get your ass back to the weapons though. A weird thing happened here where the last weapon got powered down. Come on, guys. We can do this. Right. Right. Well, knobhead. I blame you for that, you and your test. So, one last explosion. One last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. We lost, game over. We were almost at the final sector. Damn it. That's sad. Oh well. It's been a great journey though. Stats? See, Knobhead didn't even get any crew records. Anyway, it's not a bad score. It's my third best with this ship. Out of 4, I think, but still. Nah. 4. Oh, actually. No, it's not out of 4. But this is the best I've ever done on normal. Which is good. So, well. Ships defeated, 25. Beacons explored, 83. Crew hired, 7. Yeah, most weren't hired, there were more volunteers. Anyway. Yeah. That was that. So, that's FTL. Great game. I'm sad it ended that way. I'd hoped to make it to the final one. But oh well. And now it's time for me to go to bed. Well, at least wind down thoroughly and such. I hope you enjoyed this. I did, up until it started going to, well, all knobhead's fault. Oh well. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm still at CERN. I have some long shifts to work, so I don't know when I'll be able to play something next time, or what I'm gonna play then. Maybe more FTL. We'll see. I do like this game a lot. I'll try another ship then, a more exciting ship. This is the basic ship I've been playing now. But you see, you get this connection to the crew, you can make some moral decisions, you can make funky voices, and stuff. I've never played this game out loud before, so to speak, but it's lots of fun. Oh well, I'll see you guys around, alright? Right, alright, bye. Bye.